heard some people say Jarrick.
Yes, sir. That's correct. It's Jarrick.
Jarrick?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
But I want to eliminate the mistakes in practice now, so when the game is going to get more like
Is it cool to have 3 names? You like that?
Yes, sir.
How healthy are you feeling right now? Because in the spring you're on the sideline, right? Watching and everything.
Yes,
So
sir. I feel pretty healthy. I feel like I'm back to 100 and I'm ready to go.
What do you like about? I mean, the secondary is all new. A lot of new guys just kind of thrown in there. Did it take a while for you guys to kind of learn each other and how it was going to work?
Yes, sir. It took a little bit of time. I mean, of course, that's expected, but we've gelled together since the spring, winter, and of course over the summer, now through fall camp. So it's been pretty good. You know, we're gelling together, communicating, doing good.
You come from a big school, obviously, but what have you noticed in this transition from Big 12 to SEC?
It's not as much passing, that's for sure, but still feel like it's more intense football and more physical and just a higher level of competition.
Colby Richardson, kind of one of the stories at camp to come from McNeese and be competing for a spot. What have you seen out of this guy so far?
He's very smart, he's really athletic, and he plays with a lot of passion. I mean, he comes with it every day and he pushes the group to be better.
I was talking one of the freshmen on the offensive side of the ball, Mason Taylor, tight end. This guy moves pretty big pretty well for his size. Huh?
Oh yeah, he's pretty good. Say he's just a freshman. He's going to be pretty good once he develops his thing. But he's getting better every day.
What was it about Brian Kelly's pitch or LSU's pitch or whatever it was that drew you here?
It was just the opportunity that lied here, and it's home for me, so that's really what it was for my decision to come back home.
There's a few of you, 2 guys from Arkansas, same thing, right? So you guys, it's kind of like a homecoming for.
Yes, sir. You know, why not LSU?
The game getting close now. Is that excitement starting to kind of build and we're about to play a game?
Yes, sir. I mean, we've been waiting all year for this, and it's going to be a good game, so we're looking forward to it.
The whole iron sharpens iron. The wide receivers you go up against in practice every day, you got to feel like, hey, if we can stop these guys, we can stop anybody.
Yes, sir. I mean, they're one of the best in the country. You got Kayshawn, Jarrick, Malik, Jack. I mean, you got guys that can go at any position, so it's good competition all around.
When sidelined from an injury during a big transition like this, how do you do your part still? You're not able to be on the field, but do you pick up in some areas?
Yeah, I mean, I was in my playbook more, helping the guys out off the field, on the field. I mean, kind of like being a student coach when I got hurt. I watched more film, I learned more about myself, and I did the things that I needed to do to get back to 100%.
And if you want to look for a bright side and everything, the bright side in this is you're in a bigger, you got a different scheme, and now you got a lot more time to learn the playbook and learn the scheme that Matt House installed. How was he able to communicate that theme to you?
He just made the key emphasis on what the focus was for this year and the goals for this year, and I've just been sticking to it.
Was it a little bit harder not to do physical reps and not to actually be out there doing the plays and learning the scheme? Was it a little bit more difficult?
Yeah, I would say so. I mean, of course you want to be out there with your brothers, but I mean, that's what I was dealing with, so I had to deal with it. But I just made the best out of the opportunity. So.
What do you like about Baton Rouge? What's it been like since you?
It's very different from when I originally grew up, because I was born here, so I grew up here a little bit before I went to Shreveport, but it's very different from when I grew up the first time.
Gotcha. Baton Rouge and Shreveport, much different. Huh?
Oh yes, much different.
You played the Dome at Evangel.
Yes, sir. State championship.
Field's pretty conducive to speed. What are your thoughts about lining up back in that stadium?
I'm looking forward to it. I mean, I feel like that's every kid's dream from Louisiana, playing the Dome. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm ready to go.